Right, hello my fellow spuds, and welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. Today we are heading on to Desolation Point, and we are finally going to make some great metal containers, like the one here, but we can actually use 2 plants and potatoes, which is going to be great. So, last episode, we travelled from Pleasant Valley to Coastal Highway. At the very end of the episode, I managed to bag a moose, which is very exciting. We just hunted one for the first time the episode before, but now this is our second one, so we've technically got 2 moose hide, which is going to be raring and ready to go. Now, it has been, I think a day and a half since I ended the last episode. Well, obviously you can see by the moose hide that it's been nearly 2 days. So, right now, it is just about morning, and I think we're ready to go. I've cooked up as much moose meat as possible. I've left most of it outside. I did have some issue because there was a blizzard, so I couldn't collect any more firewood, but I think we're okay now. I have plenty of arrows on us. I've got a rifle. I don't think... I'm going to leave the rifle cartridges here. I don't need them, do I? No. I think the rest is pretty much needed. We'll quickly run through. I'm not going to need that, actually. Quickly. Why? Oh, I'm bringing 30 yet. 30 matches should be plenty. A cup of coffee, that. I'm going to drop probably the moose meat as soon as we step outside. We're bringing lots of water, but that's fine because we can carry it. I might drop some when we find some more food or something that's more important, but I think it's good to carry enough water just for the journey for now to save having to light a fire if need be. Got that. We're good to go. Excellent. So, we did harm that bear, didn't we? But we didn't shoot. Oh, there's a wolf right there. Okay, we're gonna go inside then. Oh, we haven't even searched this house anyway. Brilliant. Okay, that makes sense. Because we needed a little bit of food anyway. Nice. So we did hurt the bear, but I don't think we got an arrow embedded in it, did we? We shot it. Ooh.
Okay.
Well, that's, I think, the best calorie food we can find in the game, even modded. That's nuts. Yeah, fine. That's going to last us the whole trip. I don't think we even need any more food now. I will have a look just in case we can find any more. But 3,000 calories is kind of nuts. So we'll take that. I think I've only found... That's the first time I've found them that wasn't in the Timberwolf Mountain. Hey, how's it going? It's a long story. Well, it's not that long. Basically, I live on an island called Arzasili, which is off the it's Cornish coast. Ooh, that's like nice. In the UK, and yes, that's where the island part comes from. And growing up, it was kind of a weird nickname which evolved over a long period of time. But basically, I was known as a potato. It's a weird. My friends are weird, but basically, there were lots of like kind of little stories and stuff, which was kind of I'm not actually human. I'm a genetically engineered potato, and lots of weird other stuff that went along with it. Yeah, but that kind of stuck. So I'm a potato, pretty much it. But yeah, the potato part is from me having strange friends and just being strange in general. Yeah. So, let's hope the Wolfie's not out there anymore. Actually, let's have a quick check. We're fine just about. Yeah. They need to be eaten as quickly as possible. We are now level 5 in cooking, so we can eat that without any issue. But need to watch out for that little Wolfie. Wherever he is. Oh, and the bear. I'm guessing that wolf was attracted from the fact that we stepped out of the hut with some meat, especially if it was close by, so it's probably on its way to go check us out. So hopefully now that we're no longer there, we'll be fine. Most of the wolves are centered around the map. around the lake, so they tend to be a couple over there, a couple there, a couple over there. But yeah, I'm hoping, now that we've dropped the meat, we should be fairly safe from wolves. If you see in the bottom left, it has a little exclamation point next to the heart. That is because we have cabin fever. But we basically just need to stay outside for a bit, and we're going on a long trek, so it's kind of good a time as any to have that, to be honest. Toolboxes are useful for fixing items. So, for example, like the hatchet and the knife, you've seen me fix up with a whetstone, but if you want to fix up the hacksaw, I did it at the end of last episode, I think. You basically need scrap metal and a toolbox to fix it up. So that's the easiest way to fix it up, I think. You can get quality ones, which I think fix it up more, or maybe quicker. I'm not quite sure. I think it's more and quicker, maybe. That's kind of the main reason for them anyway, is fixing up stuff like... I'll go through it. So if you wanted to like fix this up, for example... Oh, you only need furwood for that. Oh, no, and you require simple tools. So, and if you wanted to fix up this... I fix up to 100%, but it's the same with like most tools. If you wanted to fix this up, obviously you just need a whetstone. But other tools like heavy hammer, hacksaw, you need to have quality tools. I mean, to be honest, I rarely use them. I think the the one I used at the end of last episode to fix a hacksaw was the first time I've used one. Oh, sorry, touched the mic. First time I've used one of them in a long time. I think it's probably more prominent on something like maybe Interloper, where you're a lot less likely to find any tools, and if you find one, you need to keep it going. Or if you're planning on like a 1,000-day playthrough or something, you might need multiple hammers or multiple hacksaws and stuff. But I think really, I don't know. I don't really. I think it's because we've just found loads of hacksaws. I haven't needed them, really. But I think if you only find, like, one, then you desperately need those toolboxes to keep them going. Anyway, I think that was a fairly easy journey. We should be... There's a couple of walls that might be up here. But for the most part, we should now be fairly safe from them. Might be a bear that wanders around here. But I think we should be okay. No worries. There's a couple of houses just on our right, which I'm going to check out. Yeah, there we go. Because there might be some extra foodie bits, although I don't think I need them. Now, we've got that 3,000 calorie honey, which is ridiculous. But we'll have a quick look, just to see. Worst case scenario, we'll leave the foodie bits outside. We can collect them on the way back. Waterfront cottages. Oh, can we grab it? Right, here we go. Okay. Soda right off the bat, very nice. And let's light a torch. You may notice in my inventory I've got a bunch of empty lantern fuels, the little tiny ones. And I've only got them because it's modded so that they're an item rather than they're automatic. They don't kind of automatically appear when you get lantern oil. You need to have them on your inventory to get lantern oil from like fishing and stuff. Otherwise, it doesn't despawn when they're empty. They are items. If you don't have them in your inventory, you'll lose the oil. But the reason I've got them is because they only weigh 10 grams or whatever it is. Well, 10 if they're empty, 0.1 kilo. But what am I talking about? It's 100 grams. But they, if I harvest them, they go into 2 scrap metal, and a scrap metal is 200 grams. So actually, it halves the weight of them. It's kind of nuts. Oh my god.
End up being useful.
We get a salmon, which is nearly 4,000 calories. Yeah, all right.
Wonder if I can drop
fig compost,
any of this
very
here.
nice. and beans, river running oats. Yeah, if you live for 2,500 days, that's nuts. And yeah, I can imagine you using toolboxes a lot for something like that. This house has so much food. Okay, I'm going to have to drop most of this when we get outside. What is with all this amazing food? Let's open the microwave. Our coffee would have completed that, but unfortunately, no coffee. Let's quickly run upstairs. I can't believe we got that salmon. That's ridiculous. The problem is that's going to make us a bit stinky. So we're going to want to eat that first before anything else. I might actually leave it before we set off. Seeing as we've got plenty of calories on us, we don't really need it. And it could be useful when we get back. Now that we are level 5... Ooh, herbal tea. Now that we're level 5, we can let it actually just get ruined. Or near enough. And even if it's like 1, we can then eat it and not get any food poisoning. It can get ruined. But then we just need to cook it in a fire again, and it will go up a certain percentage, and we can eat it. So it's easy enough to fix.
This will come in handy.
But I don't think we need it. No, we don't. I think we've got plenty of leather back at base. Sewing kit I will take. Right, okay, let's turn that off. Save the lantern fuel a bit. We will refuel just the tiny bit that's left. That should empty it out. Yep, good. So I want them empty before I harvest them for the metal. There we go. And is there any more? There's one more. I'm running just in case that fish is particularly stinky for wolves nearby. Or the bear, because the bear might be nearby. If we're extremely unlucky. Ooh, latte drops.
Useful.
So these are like, condensed coffee cups in the form of candy. Tastes as good without the whole brewing hassle. So they give a little energy. They are really good. The problem is they make you super thirsty. Which I found out the hard way when I used them last. So they, they are very, very... they make you very thirsty. So coffee is significantly better than them. But they are quite nice just to have in a pinch if you're desperate. Condensed milk. Right, yeah, we're going to have to leave like half this food just outside the houses here. Ooh. Yeah, I'll leave that outside as well. Right. Continue going through this place, and then I'm going to dump everything we don't need just outside, and we will continue on to... I can't even remember what the map's called, but it's a transfer bit between here and Desolation Point. There's like a tiny little map, which really just has like a couple of burnt down houses in the middle, and kind of like a little lakefront bit, and a road and a cave. That's about it. So there's not really anything there. Ooh, ruined. Yeah, but it's not bad. There's a little cellar right in the middle of the map, and that's quite nice to escape blizzards and stuff. And it's not a bad place to just spend the night. Oh no, I want everything as well. It's quite difficult not to take everything. I mean, I'm very much encumbered. I've got the max. No, I don't quite have the max. That's what's been bugging me, is that my main series I'm doing, I have the moose hide satchel, so I have an extra 5 kilos of carry capacity. This I don't, and it's really bugging me because I can't carry more, and I really want to carry everything. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating, but I do want to take everything, but I know that I'm going to be coming back this way anyway. And I can always come back here wherever I want, and I need to keep telling myself that. We're only in Pleasant Valley, we're only one map over. It's not that difficult to come back here. But yeah, I always want to collect everything that I find. Right, so... yeah, now that's done. Let's go through. So these weigh a ton. We're not taking them with us. I'm not going to take that. They weigh a ton. That weighs quite a lot. That we can use for cooking. That weighs a lot. Weighs a lot. That weighs basically nothing. It does make us thirsty, but yeah. That. Amount of calories, yeah, not needed. We don't need the drink. We've got plenty of water on us. Oh, I've got to pick them up. Oh, I'm an idiot. Back at the gas station, I dismantled one of the cardboard boxes because I had a hunch there might be something underneath it, and there was a box of perfect rifle ammunition. Kind of gutted I forgot that. That's fine. Right, so we'll leave that stuff there. That's plenty of food for a couple of days if we want to go grab that at some point. Probably on the way back. Check these. No, there's nothing really. Okay, let's go back to the road and head on over. But actually, just to get rid of our extra weight, let's have a sippy on our water. And I'll... Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that. Oh, that's fine. It did get us underweight, that's fine. How is our cabin fever looking? Oh, it's gone up because we went indoors. Yeah, okay. The problem is we're going to be passing through the transfer cave in a bit, which does take quite a long time, so I'm worried we might have to sleep outside. The question is, where are we going to sleep outside? There's one place that I think we might be fairly safe in Desolation Point if we wanted to sleep outside, which is where we can find the bow. I think that's quite a nice secluded spot. I don't think wolves venture up there. I mean, if we're stinky, they might. But I think if we're not stinky, we should be fairly safe setting up a snow shelter, and we should have plenty of cloth and there's plenty of sticks around there. So I think we might have to set up shop there. Because I'm trying to think of where there's a natural cave nearby or something we could use. I don't even know if there is one. Not a suitable one. They're all like transfer passes, so they count as indoors. Cars. Are there any? There's cars actually, and they help with cabin fever. So we could just use a car. What have you got? There's loads of stuff in this car. What's so special about this one?
Thank you.
No, I'm going to leave it because I can get it on the way back. But there's a book as well. Okay, well I don't have a book, so that's quite nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Ooh. Take it. Where is it? Where is that? Oh, it's the other side where we haven't really gone. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's partly why I think my longest playthrough on this so far is 113 days. And before that, and that's my personal playthrough, before that, I think my longest was about 60. But I remember I think it was because I was actively trying to get the certain achievements, and it just didn't become fun because of that. So I kind of just gave up. Whereas I feel like doing this has kind of allowed me to evolve a little bit, so I can appreciate the game a bit longer and try to survive a bit longer, because I think before it felt like I was doing it for the sake of it, and it just didn't become fun after a while when you actively just try to survive the longest, and you just min-max your calories. It just gets a bit boring. I think playing a bit more freely makes it a bit nicer. And yeah, it makes it it just makes it nicer, really. Yeah, well, that's what I kind of felt like when my longest playthrough was about 50 odd days, nearly 60, and I was basically sat at trappers hunting rabbits constantly, eating 600 calories or just 700 calories a day just to basically survive. And that was my life for 60 days, and I just got bored. But I think the point of this is if you keep exploring, going to the different maps, exploring the different regions, it retains its funness. But without that, if you stay in the same region for, like, if I wanted to stay in like Mystery Lake for 1,000 days, I would go insane. I think I'd probably get bored quite quickly. So you kind of have to keep yourself interested and motivated. Without that, yeah, I think I would get bored quite easily. Right, so this is the indoor area. I think the only indoor area, apart from the transfer cave, that we can go into. I'm going to quickly go in here because I'm worried about cabin fever. But let's have a quick check. Just to see. I'm still after a couple of electronic parts. That's one of the things that I do need to... Ooh, speaking of which...
This stuff will come in handy. That's
a really nice find. I think that means I only need... I think it's 1 or 2 more electronic parts. And then I'm done. It's the reason why we're going to go to the... I can't remember what you call it. Is it a whaling place? In Desolation Point, an old whaling site, I think it is, or processing plant. That's why we're going there, because I need 1 or 2 more electronic parts to complete the humid kits that we need. And once we've got them, then I can grow, I think, pretty much all the plants from the mod, which will be very nice. So, let's have another bit of this. There we go, we're a little bit encumbered. I'm a little bit concerned about the weather. We have no bandages. Oh dear. Let's craft some bandages then. Lucky I checked that. Right. Cabin fever. How are we looking? 83. Yeah, it's going up. This isn't good. Right. My worry is yeah, the wind is picking up. So if it gets much worse, I think even in sleeping in a car, we're going to be cold if there's a blizzard. So I'm not quite sure what to do. We could try and build a fire and then sleep in the car. Oh, is that a wolf? There are wolves in this area, so you have to be a little bit careful. Well, I always remember there being some, although the last few times I've been through here, I haven't seen any. Maybe that's been updated? I don't know. Oh, is there a house over there? Oh, there's a cave here. Is it a cave? Yeah, it looks like a cave. Okay, well, might be worth stopping here. We can survive a blizzard here. I've heard of that. Yeah, rabbit starve. It's like if you eat purely rabbit meat, you don't get all the nutrients you need or something.
Take it.
We do not need that because we have got level 5. Ooh, very nice. I will double check that just because. Yeah, level 5. We don't need that. Yeah, I've heard that. I wasn't sure if it was true or not, but it could well be. It was that if you just ate solely rabbit meat, you didn't get all the nutrients you needed. So it lacks a couple of things. Right, let's have a quick look. Oh, hang on. What? What happened to our... How did that disappear? We were at 83%. How did that just go? I didn't even notice that. Okay. I've got no idea what happened there. Apparently we lost cabin fever somehow. I mean, I'm fine with that. The game wants that to be the case. That's fine with me. It's a little bit easier. I have no idea how it disappeared. Ah, cheers, thank you. Yeah, I'm really liking playing Long Dark again. I did a series way back when. It was one of the first series I did, and I didn't really do the game justice. And yeah, I think I was a bit disappointed with the way I did it, so I haven't really played it since. But I picked it up not that long ago again, after realizing that they'd updated it a bunch and they'd done DLC and all sorts of other stuff. And yeah, really enjoying getting back into it. It's been really fun, actually. And it's been a nice change of pace, because I find it quite relaxing, although it is stressful at times, but it's just quite a nice game to play and walk around and relax a little bit, despite the fact there's always a chance of wolves and being mauled to death. But apart from that, it's quite a nice relaxing game. I don't actually know what's... I never really have gone down there. I think there is stuff... It looks like there's something over there. I think you might be able to find stuff along the coast here to harvest. What is... I want to see what that is. Am I going to be able to get back up, though, if I go there? It looks like a boat. There are boats that can spawn in this. They happen from time to time. They act like... oh, what do you call it? Like things that drift in from the sea. I can't remember what that's called. Whatever. But it's basically stuff can spawn occasionally that's meant to be like washed up from the sea is what it's meant to represent. But occasionally you get like boat wreckages that you can explore, and they tend to have things inside them and containers and stuff, which is quite cool. I've tried to go in one once and I nearly died. So I got hypothermia and it was awful. So I decided not to do it again. But I think if you had crampon, it makes it a little bit easier. Because it's to do with the ice breaking, and then you fall in the water, which is a bit weird. But it's, I think it could be quite good. Ooh, broken arm. That was well hidden. Oh, note from a lost soul. Again, very well hidden. Are you scared? Are you afraid of me? Why are you hiding? I need to talk to you. I can't recall anything anymore. My memory is fading. Everything is covered with snow, but there's you, Ro. You're the only one who knows me. I remember the lighthouse. I told you about the green lighthouse. I will get there. Please come see me. I won't hide this message this time. Are you sure you can find it? How long have I been wandering here? Please tell me. Okay. That's very well hidden. Right. Go in. Right. Flare.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, I'll leave that. We do need the coal, actually. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this game... Oh, actually, they are much better to take.
This'll come in handy.
I believe they're modded, although not 100%. But you break them down into 3 coal pieces, and they are much lighter. Well, they're more compact before you break them down. So for weight-wise, they are much, much more worth it. I've already got a couple on me for the journey, because they're better than just picking up individual coal. But for the purposes of going through this cave, I'm going to pick up all the coal I can find, because that way it will reset. Because after, I think, about 2 weeks, coal regenerates in caves. It's always good to pick it up when you're passing through. I just need to look out for more clusters, because I'm going to keep the clusters, and then at the end of the cave I'll probably drop all the standard coal. They tend to be a bit tricky to see. They tend to like to hide. Oh. Yeah, to be fair, I always sucked at this game when I first started. I mean, I don't even think I'm that good at the game. This is the second longest I've survived. What day are we on? Well, we're day 99. Oh, nearly caused a celebration. So, yeah, I think this is now the second longest playthrough I've done. And I mean, the longest I've survived on Interloper, to put it in perspective, is 2 days. So I haven't tried it recently. I think I've only tried it once or twice, and that was years ago now. I might be a little bit better now. Ooh, right, that's our scrap metal sorted, which is nice. But, yeah, I do need to give Interlope another try. But, yeah, I'm not particularly good. But it's quite fun just to do, and I've got into it a lot more since doing this and things, the streams and stuff recently than I did do before. But it does take a little while to get into it. You need to kind of know the maps, and it takes quite a lot of research to actually know what you're doing, which I think does frustrate a lot of people. So I got frustrated when I first started playing this game because you need to know the maps, you need to know where stuff is, and it does get a bit annoying. But after you've died 10, 20 times, you start to learn the maps a bit. And from there on, it gets easier and easier after every death, basically. As long as you learn the basic maps, like Mystery Lake, Coastal Highway, Pleasant Valley, it gets much, much easier. Right. I've only found the one coal cluster, which is a bit of a shame. But we'll keep looking. Getting very weighed down now with this coal. It's my getting a little bit sluggish walking. Yeah, it won't be long before I can't walk at all. Oh, we're at the exit anyway. Was that really only one cluster in here? I thought we got more than one cluster. Oh, we've got another storm lantern.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I'll leave that there just in case of emergencies. But yeah, I think that's alright. So we picked up all the coal we could find. Might have missed a cluster or two, annoyingly, but that's not too big a problem. What we're going to do is we're just going to get outside and we're going to dump all the coal we found.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
And yeah, we'll keep the clusters, which I think once we've deconstructed them, very nice, I think should be 12 coal. And normally we get quite a lot of coal in the Riken anyway, where the forge is. So I think 12 will probably be plenty. Right, so. Yeah, we're very heavy. Drop that. Yeah, we're still 3 kilos over. We'll eat that. I like quite a lot of games, really. I think my favourite is probably RimWorld. Is like my overall favourite game. I did one series on the channel. Again, didn't really do the game justice. But I like it just because its replayability. The number of mods you get is ludicrous. We definitely don't have cabin fever. Yeah, we're fine. And yeah, I just love being able to do either really calm, peaceful colonies and stuff, and kind of, I've done it where you make your own restaurant, or you make your own hotels, and it's quite chill, or you have ones which are ultra intense, and, like, really, kind of bloody battles, and really, sci-fi stuff, and then I've had ones which are quest-based medieval ones. It's a really, really diverse game, and I really, really enjoy it. Mainly due to the modding community with it. I think it's probably one of the best modding communities out there. And then I like Project Zomboid. I think it's been on the channel a long time now. It's the main thing on the channel, really. And yeah, I really enjoy that. Although currently giving it a little bit of a break just because I have been playing it pretty much for 2 years plus solid. So I need to keep it. Well, keep a good. What's the word? Can't think of the word.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Think positively of it, whatever that is, because yeah, I feel like if you play it too much, you get bored of it. And I don't want to be bored of it. I want to keep liking it. Yeah, basically, Project Zomboid is very much like Long Dark in that sense that it can be quite easy. And it can be quite nice, but if you make a stupid mistake, that's it. It's over. I've lost quite a few characters to... I've survived for well, in-game years, it's been great, and then suddenly I jump over a fence, don't check beforehand, and there's a zombie the other side, and I die. It's very easy to make a mistake and slip up, and that's it. Same with RimWorld. If you get you make one mistake, or you let an enemy come in, or you don't defend a part of your base very well, that's it. You can get overrun very, very easily. So yeah, but I like all sorts of stuff. I mean, I'm playing the one that I'm starting at the moment. A couple of people have recommended it to me, but if I'm honest, I saw Private Lime do an episode on it, so I thought I'd give it a go. Unreal World, which is one of the older survival games, so it's pretty much all keyboard based, kind of like CDDA, Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead style. It has that feel slash Dwarf Fortress styleness, where it's all survival. You are this character in the wilderness. It's very much like no tech whatsoever. You are just this like tribesman who is trying to survive in the wilderness in the freezing cold. I can't remember where it's meant to be based. Is it Norway? Somewhere like that. Another broken arrow. Nice. So yeah, that's really fun, but it's very, very challenging. But it's been fun so far. So we've got burnout fire here. Survival bow. The reason I came up here really for another one. Energy bar. Fucking beans. How heavy are we? We are quite heavy. Right, and up here was where I think it would be quite nice to, well, if we had cabin fever still, to make a little base, because I don't think wolves can come up here. Well, they probably can if you really, really coax them up here. Excuse me, but I think it makes quite a nice base, especially because it's pretty sheltered around in certain locations, and there's plenty of wood. It's quite nice, especially if you want to live outside for a bit. It's quite a nice little area. Drop all button. What do you mean? For what? For what? Is that for the coal? Yeah, yeah, probably should. I don't know. Yeah, I know there's a drop all button if I wanted to use it, I think. Right, so wind's picking up. Not the best. There's a couple of locations that we could go to shelter. There's a cave there, which is like a transfer cave. That leads to, I think, the other side near the industrial zone. There's a little church up there, which I may actually go to. And then there's a lighthouse just round the corner here. We might just start seeing it. I heard a wolf. It looks like the deer that we chased off ran right into a wolf. Because I wanted to go that way. Oh, there's a beehive. Come on. Oh, don't. That's mean. I wanted that. Not sure we can get up this way. I don't think we can. No. Okay. Oh, we should be able to get up here to get it. Where is it? Come on. There we go. Oh, dismantle. Was Dismantle the one where it's all... Well, you dismantle everything, but it's like mission-based, and you go through different levels, and you have to complete certain tasks to do that. I think that's the one. I think if it is that one, I've got it. And it is a lot of fun. The only thing is I found it gave me, what's it called? Like motion sickness? I think that's just then getting old. But, yeah, if it is that one. I really enjoyed it, but I feel like I can only play it for an hour and a half, and I start to feel a bit queasy. Not quite sure why. But I was the same with, oh, there's another game. I can't remember. That's... Oh, God. Okay. Another wolf right there. Another game. Was it Falling Flat? Was it called? It was one to do with like kind of your like ragdoll character, and you have to swing about and stuff and do all sorts of things. Ragdoll around. Stop that. Let me just scare you off. Go away, please. Oh, that was the one we chased. Well, that's sad. There's 2 dead deer, though. We could harvest them. I think both of them were ones that were chased and eaten by the wolves. That one that we chased the wolf off of, we can probably save. The other one's probably already eaten. That one we could come back to and actually cut it all up. That might be quite nice. So, let's save this torch, actually. We don't need it. So, we're going to base ourselves, for the time being, in the lighthouse. Oh yeah, when I was dropping cards, I should have done that. I get distracted easily when I'm talking and playing, so yeah. Oh, there's an orca. We can find, from the foraging mod, we can find meat and guts from that, but because we are pretty much day 100, I think the meat and the guts will be ruined. So not really much point. But we could have a look if we're passing. There's a locker on the beach. That's another thing that's been washed up. That could have some things in it. Yeah. But anyway, this is where we are going to base temporarily. It's where I quite like to base. It's a bit of a pain to get to every time, because you just need to go along that bridgeway. But it's quite fun. Yeah, it's very well. You won't get any wolves to come right up to here. They'll be at the entranceway, but there's a couple of ways to get there. You could either go up that way or the other way, or you can go straight from the roadside. Where we're trying to go, the forge is right there, right in front of us, the Riken, and then there's like a whale processing plant just there. That's where we're going to go to see if we can get any electronic parts and a few other tools and bits. But the Riken is our main objective for this episode. But I think that will be tomorrow's problem. For now, let's just loot this place, see what we've got. Cooking or running with ropes. Ooh, a hunting knife.
I could use this.
And no, I want the note. Note from Lost Old 12. You know too much about me. You know everything. I told you everything, and you treat me this way. I found your message here. You made sure to hide it from me, but I found it. You dare mock me those words? You make fun of me? I can't end it now. I will find you. I must get my memories back. Ooh. How weird. Right. Let us look round then, see what we can find. I'm not overly fussed about loot from here.
Best be prepared for anything.
I'll take what we can find, but really, I just need... Ooh, that's actually quite nice. I just need enough food and water to get by. The rest is all positive. It's just surplus, really. So, like clothes and stuff we really don't need. We've got enough cloth, we've got enough leather back at base. But if we find like ammo and stuff, we'll always take ammo. Like that, that's very nice. I'll take one piece of cloth. Candle could be very useful, so I'll take it. Oh, another note. Thank you. Take some more food. I can always leave that outside here. Just come back for it. Right,
Okay.
and anything else? Anything else? Good leather. No, we've got loads. I think we've got 2 on. We've got 1 or 2 spares.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We just don't need it. Fire and cleaning kit's nice, and I will take the chips. And is there anything else up here? There might be something up outside. Here we go. Got another bandage. Got a sewing primer book. That's nice. From a few skill, well, we've got a few skills that we still need to level up, but that is one that we're still quite low on. So it'd be nice to get that up a bit. Let's quickly step outside. I'm presuming this counts as outside. Like if you've got cabin fever, I'm presuming that in there counts as outside. I guess it might be quite good to set up like a little shelter here. I guess you're not really protected from the wind though. No crouch on that. No. I don't know. Just a thought. Anywho. That's... Well. Yeah, it's basically night. What we'll do is... I'll take that as well. We will drop the spare food that we've got outside. Although we don't need to. We've got level 5 cooking. We could just leave it all inside, couldn't we? Doesn't matter if it gets ruined anymore. I don't know if there's still like a downside, whether we lose calories if it's... I think we might lose calories if it's ruined. I'm not 100% on that. But I'd rather try and keep it good condition if I can help it. So... That... Eat a couple of that jerky, leave that jerky, finish that one off. Have a drink of water. A little bit of that. Cool. And let's go. Nice. And I guess it's quite late. We'll read some of the book while it's still light. Then we go to sleep. So which one should we do? Primer's 5 hours, that's 4. Guess we'll do the 4. See how much we get done.
I think I need to lie down.
Oh, Aurora. Ooh, and we're a rifle expert. Nice. I think Zach. I think I can't remember. He does. If you type Zach Long Dark, it will come up. I think he's done one which is just beach combing. That's the word. I couldn't think of the word earlier. Yeah, beach combing. I think he's done one. I think he did 100 days. It might have just been, can he survive on it? And it was just for a few weeks or something. But yeah, he's worth checking out. He taught me a few things. He's very, very, very experienced in this if you haven't seen him already. Right. So the snacky snack. I would use my shortwave radio. Can I even... I'll sleep for 4 hours. And I might pop my head out the door if the Aurora's still going. Just to see if I can pick anything up with that. Oh, the Aurora's stopped anyway. Oh, doesn't matter. Let's continue then. Didn't want to really risk going outside if I'm that exhausted. And there we go. Let's finish that water off, or have as much as we can. Let's harvest these arrows while we're here. And there we go. Right, so let's harvest this. We get some honey, a couple of tinder plugs, and the tallow. The tallow is really good for lighting fires. The tinder plugs we definitely do not need. So harvesting it is normally not a good plan, just because tallow weighs how much? 0.2, the honey weighs 0.5, so you actually lose weight, or you gain more weight if you dismantle it, but if we drop the tinder, it doesn't really matter. Oh, perfect. I mean, it just means the box is perfect, so it has like the full amount of ammo in it. I think that's all it is. So I think that's the only difference. If you found like perfect ammo box, it's got 12 in it. I think that's the only difference. I don't know though. I'm not quite sure. I think that's the only difference. Is like you find. I think maybe if you. I don't think you. I can't even remember if I found a not perfect revolver ammunition. I guess it's. You either find a box or the individual bullets. I'm not quite sure. Don't know about that one. That's a good point. Right, let's drop a couple of flares. We definitely don't need all these flares. And I'm going to take that. Don't need that. I'll drop what we don't need for now. But I can always pick it up on the way back. Drop that one. We don't need 2 bows on us. Don't need that, don't need that. I'll take one of them because it's useful for starting fires, and we need that for the forge. How many calories do we have? We need to consume quite a lot of calories, so let's have this honey. It's 800 calories, so that weighs a ton. And then we're fine. A bit more water. We'll have the lowest condition one of these. There we go. And we're fine. Now off to the Riken we go. What's the weather like? It is cold, that's fine. We only need to go over there. So it shouldn't be too difficult. So the easiest way out of here is there's a little path out the back. A little bit steep, you risk hurting yourself, but it's not normally a problem. There we go, lovely. And it's pretty much a straight shot over to the Riken. Wolves, I don't think normally are on the ice, but you can have a bear that roams around here on the ice. You do have to be a little bit careful. But you can kind of see it from quite a long way away, especially if you stick in the centre, so we should be alright. I keep feeling I hear something really weird. I'm worried it is the bear. Really hoping it's not. Yes, we've got ruined guts. Yeah, kind of pointless. But if we'd come like first thing at the beginning of the playthrough, that would have been a really nice, quick, easy way to get some guts. Right, is that the bear? Or is that just a barrel or something? It might just be a barrel. I'm kind of paranoid now there's a bear around here somewhere. I think we're alright. Yeah, it's not a bear, that's a barrel or something. Okay, cool. So the entrance to the Riken is just in front of us. Oh, we're actually getting warm now. Must just be because it's... Oh no, it's not that early. I don't know. Maybe the wind's eased off a bit or something. But let's get into the Riken. And there should be plenty of coal and also scrap metal in here that we can use, if we need to make up our metal boxes. Which is lovely, lovely, lovely. jump straight in. No, don't need that. Here we go. So, right. We are in the Riken. So what we really need to do here is, it's really just for the forge. You can find a couple of interesting things here. But what we're after is pretty much just scrap metal and coal. And you should be able to find quite a lot of scrap metal just lying on the floor as it is. But you can also dismantle a lot of metal stuff here, which is also very, very, very nice. Ooh, frozen angle.
This'll come in handy.
That will, actually. Let's quickly check some of the filing cabinets we've got. Now, we needed, in total, what was it? It was something stupid amount of metal. Because we need 4, I think it's 4 per box. Let's have a look. Metal box, we need 4 scrap metal per box. And we need 5 of them, so we need 20 scrap metal. We've got quite a lot of coal there. So in total, if we go to... Let's refuel this from the little bit of lamp fuel we've got. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, so we can harvest that. We'll harvest these empty ones anyway. There we go. I should actually extinguish this lantern because we can do it without this. There we go. Harvest, 50 minutes. So we need 20. And I think from doing all that, we've got a tiny bit of lantern fuel left, which is kind of annoying. Still 0.6. So, got 9, so we're halfway. That's not too bad. Let's go upstairs then, wherever the staircase is. There we go. See if we can find anything else. I will actually light it just in case we do find anything. Ooh! Another insulated flask that is a colour we do not have. I'm a little bit of a hoarder for the insulated flasks. I think we've got, what, 5, 6 of them now? Right, another piece of scrap metal. Anything in here? Ooh. Nana's Oats. No, I think I'm alright for Nana's Oats. And we've got some alphabet soup. Cool. Well, let's go check the little cabin. See if we've got anything. I believe... Candle. Present candle. Got a body. Cartridge. Can we see the bear? The deer over there. I've actually killed the bear from here before. It's quite an easy way to kill a bear. Because the bear can't get you, but you can easily see and shoot it. If it passes around here, because it passes right in front of it. But it doesn't look like it's out today. That might be out there, actually. Yeah, I think it is. Right. Let's go in here. We have a scrawled message. No ship came, no use to where I'm going. I leave it to you. We've got memento catch next to the Hibernia processing, the whale processing plant. Another pry bar. Nothing else. What is the condition on this pry bar? 100%. What is my one? 73. That's better. Thank you. And I think... Let's go. So now we just need to make all of these metal boxes. We need a little bit of more scrap metal. How much more? Another 10. I think we can get that from this. Oh, we get 8. That's fine. There we go. And we just need another 2, and that should be fairly easy. I think we can get that from this too. Yeah. Yeah, it would be cool if there was like a non-perfect ammo system. where it's like you had a chance to misfire or something. I don't know. I've never really been sure why it's called perfect, unless I've just got extremely lucky for some reason. Never found imperfect coal, imperfect ammo. Not quite sure. I think it's just meant to represent like this is a perfect box of ammo, so you find the full amount compared to not finding the full amount. Right. So we've got all the metal we need. Now we just need to make up all the coal. So harvest all of that. It's going to take a little while. We're probably going to have to sleep in here. But we've got plenty of food and water, so we should be fine. We can always cook more water up if we need to. Speaking of which, we're actually quite thirsty. There we go. Right, bit more. Maybe. I've never played. I played Last of Us long time ago when it first came out. Not much of it because it was my stepbrother's at the time, and I played a bit on his when I was around his house. I guess I could do because I don't really know the story very well, and a couple of people said that some of the story I came up was very akin to it, so it'd be interesting to actually play it and see what it's actually about. Because I know the general premise, but I don't really know the story very well. Yeah, maybe. Never say never. Tallow, 100%, nice. I think the only thing is it would take a very long time. I'd have to, because it's a like campaign style. I tend to like open-ended games like this because they're not set. So it's like if I did like the campaign, I guess that would take a long time if I streamed it. So yeah, that's the only thing, is it could potentially take a long time. But nah. Anyway, so let's dismantle that. 45 minutes. That should mean that that has heated up. Oh, it needs to be 150. How annoying. Right, is it going to raise the full amount? No, it will now. There we go. Cool. So, we can now make pretty much anything we want. But really, the only thing we are after is metal boxes. So it takes 1 hour to make that. Very nice. How is the forge looking? Another 7 hours. We're fine. Temperature is still okay. Time is still fine. That's number 3.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know you're not, Astrid. Calm down. Right. Stop for a quick fig confiture break. There we go. Where's that one?
Oh, rest suit. I'm gonna faint.
There we go. Finish off them. Cool. And I think it's just one more we've got to go with. Yeah. There we go. We're nearly actually done with our objective, which was one of the main objectives of the series, which is quite funny. So that is now enough metal boxes to make all of the potato planters we could ever want. We can technically walk with them. It wouldn't be a very comfortable journey, but we could technically walk with it. I am going to try and refuel what I can from this. Probably then go to sleep. That's a how long is left of this? 3 hours. And we don't have any more scrap metal, do we? No. It was just the concept of whether we wanted to try and make anything else. Let's break that down. We've got the light. Because while we're here and we've got the Forger light, we might as well use it.
I can barely walk.
How
with
long's
this much
left?
gear.
Oh, 40-something minutes. I dropped a load of wood, didn't I? There we go. Add fuel. Reclaimed wood. There we go. Bit more water. Cool.
Just
Right.
need to close my eyes.
And what could we do with? I reckon we could just do, arrowheads. We can make 7 arrowheads with 3. That must be modded, surely. I don't remember that being a thing. That'd be 14 arrowheads compared to what? 12? Okay, that's not bad. It takes 3 hours though to do that. So we'd only be able to do, yeah, okay. So we need to add a few more bits. There we go. So that should be fine. So 14? I need to watch my hunger, because if that drops, we'd be a little bit screwed. No, we're fine, we're fine. Right, so we've made a bunch of arrowheads. That's amazing. Cool. So, how many arrowheads do we get? 14. Very nice. And I reckon we don't need to take the heavy hammer, so we can leave that here. Bomb. Because we've got another heavy hammer, and we just don't need to lug it all the way back with us, do we? And we need to have all the weight capacity we can, because we need to lug pretty much all this back with us. And we are very encumbered. So, let's drop all the coal here as well. Yeah, we're not that far off, seeing as we've got quite a lot of weight in our food slots and a few books and things that we could leave behind. That's fine. I think we'll be alright there. Right, before this burns out, how long do we have left? 25 minutes. Let's cook up a little bit of water. Wait, that's not going to be enough time, is it? No. Okay. Let's have a couple of herbal tea. And Turkish Delight. That's because... oh, that's making us very thirsty. Yeah, tell you what, let's add this last bit of reclaimed wood. Cook some water. Put that lantern away. I hate it. I leave it out and it keeps making that noise. 22 minutes. That's still not enough. That's annoying. Can we add anything else as fuel? Yeah, there we go. No, it wasn't quite enough. Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to leave that. That's fine. We've got some water if we ever come back here. Cool. Right, so. Sleep for 6 hours. That should mean that we're not too awake, but we're not too tired. And the idea is there is still some light. And we can make our way over, well, back to the lighthouse, I think would be the best bet first. It's just such a pain to get there. I think what we'll do is we'll leave the boxes at the Riken. Oh, there's a guy I missed. Let's check you out.
I'll take it.
No. Right, we'll leave the boxes just in here. There we go. And then we're going to go to the, well, go see what this hidden catch is. The memento box that we found over there at the industrial place. Right up this bear, wherever it is. Yeah, just over there. We do need to watch out because there's a pack of wolves. A little bit worried about. And obviously the bear, but I think we should be fairly safe. The memento catch is just over here. So I think I know where that is. I'm going to go straight there. And then we're going to jump into here. Really, the only reason I'm here is to look for... I think... the electronic parts, which I mentioned before. Because they're quite rare. And anything else we can use to make the humid planters. That's really the only reason that I'm going here. There could be some ammo as well. Not quite sure if there's anything else. But I know where this catch is. It's just the other side of here. Yeah, I mean, 40 to 60 hours playthrough is quite a long time. I'm not going to say never, but that's what, like, potentially 30, 40 episodes. Ooh, that's a lot of marine flares and stuff. That's cool. Yeah, it's quite a long series. I'll see if there's enough want for it. I'm happy to do it. That's a wolf. Let's go inside. Just about got away with that. Right. Whale processing desolation point. Right. Let's grab that. So the plan is we're going to sleep here. We're going to loot here for all it's worth. See if we can find anything decent. And then we'll push on. I'm not planning to spend all my time here. I just kind of want to get back. Our hacksaw's going to be better. The wires, we don't need the wires anymore, I don't think, because we fixed all the transmitters. I don't think there's any use for wires anymore. Let's quickly poke our nose around here. I'm going to leave that. So I think there's something... something there. How the hell am I meant to get to that? Oh, I suppose we dismantle that and we creep. There's a couple of things like that which are really well hidden. So if I deconstruct it like that, for example. Yeah, I can see something there. Extinguish that. We might as well keep the wood anyway, because we can start a fire and get some more water going. Here we go. We've got a flare shell. Tuna plant. Don't think that was worth it, but... yeah, that's worth it. Sorry, it's really annoying. My comment section, because I've got a pop-out for the YouTube... well, the live stream stuff. It's got a little heart that covers the last word in the most recent comment. So unless you're, I can see metal. So what does metal? Oh, there's a heavy hammer here. Okay. There's two metal hammers here now. That's quite nice. I don't know what it says. It just says what does the metal do. So I'm not quite sure if that's what you were asking or not. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what you mean. Is there a way we can sneak up there? I think I've got up there before. I think I might have to go from the other side. Oh no, there we go. Right. No. There's a way you do this. Come on. There we go. Hopefully, hop. Right, I think there's a dead guy at the end here, yeah. And what is that? That's a broken hunting rifle. Nope. Nope. Don't want any of that. What am I going to do with this? An old 303 caliber bolt action hunting rifle. Broken beyond repair. Great. Broken hunting rifle. I can harvest it for gun parts. Scrap metal and... how heavy are the gun parts? I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it. I can always come back for it. It's too heavy. I've got enough stuff to take back, especially if it can be a few kilos. That's just too much for me. Let's refuel this. There we go, because that means now we can actually dump that, whatever it's called. There. Don't need the U. And I think that's it for here. I don't think there's much else that can be here, so that's good. There's a few bits in here that we can loot. Oh, there's another one.
This'll come in handy.
Well, we might as well refuel again. I'm just going to drop that. So what we got, what we got. A note left behind. Cup of coffee, very nice. Scrap metal. Sorry, kits. I just wanted the electronic parts, but we haven't found a single one. That's all I wanted. It's really annoying. There's nothing I can make or do, is there? No. Okay. There still might be an electronic part upstairs. If I'm extremely lucky. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Oh. Ooh.
Probably useful.
Probably is. A distress pistol and an emergency stim. That's an amazing find. Got to watch out for the holes in the floor. Right, still no electronic parts though. That's kind of the main reason I came here. Ooh.
This'll come in handy.
All the ammunition. Nice. But am I actually going to find an electronic part? Oh, a whetstone. We're going to have to leave a load of stuff at the lighthouse. It's not that big a problem. We can always come back if need be. More flare shells. Another soda. Pinnacle peaches. Another stay on target. That's nice. A car battery for some reason. No. Is that for the transmitter? Is there a transmitter here? Haven't I already done all the transmitters? I'm very confused. Yeah, we did Mountain Town, we did Pleasant Valley, we did the airfield. I thought there was one here as well. Am I wrong? I swear there's one here. I'll have a look. Let's leave that one. Let's extinguish that. It's quite late. We'll just search these cabinets in the dark, and then I am going to go to sleep. And yeah, we'll see about the transmitter, because we do have the wires downstairs. Should have enough fuses here that we could do the transmitter. I don't really know. Is that part of a different tail? We've only really got the one tail that we've just started. But that hasn't mentioned a transmitter here. So not quite sure about that. Anyway. Oh, we need to eat. Nearly forgot. Have that. I'm quite low on water. I should have cooked some up, but that's fine. There we go. Cool. And that is us done. Right. It's not quite light enough for us to do anything. Let's drink another on them. Good stuff. Okay, it's not going to be light enough for us to do anything, so let's light this up. Yeah, just place that. And I guess... Oh, sorry, it's metal box. I can see it now. The metal box is a planter, so it's from one of the mods, called IndoorsGreenery mod. So basically, you can do indoor gardening. So the idea for this playthrough was to make these metal boxes so that I can then make, if I can find it, these planters. So I can make like a blueberry planter with this humid, if I have a humid planter, which you can make through like batteries and a few other bits. You can then plant like herbs, the seeds for them. Humid kit is what you need for a couple of the like blueberries and herbs, and I think soap berries. So you need all these parts, and that's why I'm looking for electronic parts, because that's why we need that. But the metal boxes on their own, you can plant, you can put soil in them and nutrients, which we found on the way, and then you can plant carrots and potatoes in them, and you can have, as long as you harvest them on time and you take care of them, infinite amounts of carrots and potatoes, which is quite nice because they're normally a finite resource. This makes them infinite as long as you make sure that there's enough nutrients and everything. I don't actually know, I've never made the nutrients. There is a way of making them, but I'm not quite sure how. I think it's like rotten food or something you use. I can't remember exactly. There is a way. So yeah. What we're going to do is, I reckon use that one. Let's do 2 hours of that. There we go. And extinguish that. Thank you. The gas mask is one of the items from the contaminated zone, which is part of the DLC. So it's a new zone, which makes, it's like an irradiated zone where you, for a couple of places, especially this big mine, you need to have a gas mask to be able to get through it, really. So yeah, it's from that. It's quite a cool map. There's not a huge amount there. I think it's quite gimmicky, but it's different. It's an interesting challenge, anyway. Right, so that is all the water we've got. I'm going to need to make some more in a bit. But we're no longer, overweight. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to go around and I'm going to get those flares and wires. Because I think there is a transmitter here. I don't know why it's not asked us to fix it up, because I swear we still need to. So I'm going to go round. I think we need 3 flares, 2 wires, if I remember correctly. And we have seen them about. Let's get that out again. And then at least I can fix up the transmitter, which I believe is just outside. And then we can go from there. I don't know why it's not asking us to do it. So we will see, I guess. We needed 5 scrap metal as well, didn't we? Yeah. We'll take that so that we can refuel it again. Means we wasted half our fuel reading books. Okay, so we need 1 more fuse. 2 more wires. I think they were by the... over here. Not sure about the last fuse, though. The battery was upstairs. There's the last fuse. Cool. Scrap metal, we should be able to get fairly easily. Right, extinguish that. 600 calories, so that we really don't need that much scrap metal. Let's go back up. We have on us that. What was that? 2. Let's just need another 2 now. We should be able to do that with that. The hacksaw is now 65 condition. So you can see how quickly the condition does go down on the hacksaws. To the point that I am going to go get the other hacksaw, because I'm presuming it's going to be much higher condition than the one we've still got. I fixed up fully end of last episode. That's all from this time.
Lucky day.
So, yeah, it lowers it by 5 condition each time, which is kind of nuts. Right, yeah, the gas mask pretty much means that you can... there's certain areas where you basically... You need that and fuel canisters. and the way it works is that there's pockets of gas in the mine in this particular area, and if you don't have the gas mask, you kind of have to run through it and pray that you get through it without needing to use the air canisters. Each air canister only lasts, I think it's an in-game minute, or it's like 1 minute. So you have to run through it as quickly as possible. But I think technically, if you had full bar of stamina, you could run through everyone without needing the air canister. It makes it a little bit touch and go. Right, here we go. So we've got the battery. I think we've got everything now to fix up the transmitter, which is just there. We just need to hope and pray that the wolves aren't around. I love Minecraft. It's arguably, I think RimWorld's my favourite, but Minecraft is... I've had it for years and years and years. When did I get it? It kind of ruined my A-levels. I got it. I think the game just came out, or it came out of alpha, or came out of beta or something, when around the time I was still at school, and I was doing my A-levels. And yeah, I dedicated a lot of time to that instead of studying. But I've arguably got more time on Minecraft than any other game, but it doesn't record it because of all the years I've modded it and had different saves and different versions on different computers. But for example, RimWorld, I've got nearly 3,000 hours in, I think now. Minecraft, I've probably easily got double that. So yeah, I've spent way too much time of my life on Minecraft. Scrap Mechanic I've never played. I've heard very good things about it, but I've never played it myself. So I do really like those games, especially Minecraft. The problem is that I'm not overly fussed about vanilla Minecraft. I prefer it modded, especially with stuff like tech mods, or I like Terraformacraft and Terraformacraft Plus. Those mods are like Stone Age progression mods. I quite like them. But yeah, I'm not the sort of person that can play creative. I need to play survival. I don't think I'm patient enough for creative, if I'm completely honest. I think creative, you have to be incredibly patient and have a clear goal in mind. And I have played creative and I've made stuff on it, but yeah, I tend to play survival really. Here we go. Right, so let's try and fix it up as quickly as possible. The car battery was the heaviest part, so I think we're fine now. I think we only need 2 wires. Yeah, we're right. I always used to think it was 3, but I'm clearly wrong. It's obviously 2. There we go. And we've got a little trailer to check out as well, but after that, I think we're probably done with this. Yeah, they can be scrapped into lead. But car battery here we're going to just use for this. Just give me a drink. My son bought a particularly nasty cold home, so I'm suffering with a sore throat. So that's now on. The transmitter should be working. We just need to wait for Aurora. I don't quite know what that does for us in terms of the tail, because we didn't need to do that. So I'm not quite sure what that does, if anything, whether it's even needed. But we've done it anyway. Yeah, you can turn car batteries, if you don't use it for that, into lead. You can then use that to make ammunition. You need gunpowder and stuff. You need an ammo working bench. But yeah, you can make ammo with that. Right, so let's take that. Can't see electronic parts. That's the only reason I'm in here. No. Okay. Right. Let's get out of here. I think I've done 2 series of Minecraft now on the channel. The first series I ever did on the channel was Terra Firma Craft Plus, which is a Minecraft mod, which is very, very, very fun. It's very grindy, but it's very fun. But it's kind of like a caveman style. You start from nothing in the Stone Age. It's similar to Vintage Story, if you've seen that. And Vintage Story was loosely, I think it was influenced by Terra Firma Craft way back when. They played that mod, liked it, but they wanted to take it in. They wanted a lot more than what the Minecraft base game could offer, so they ended up making their own game on it. I think is the original story behind it anyway. But it's very, very similar to that, but with Minecraft mechanics. And yeah, I think that was the first series I ever did on the channel. And then I did do all the mods light pack. That was quite fun to do. But the problem is Minecraft's very... I would do it on YouTube, but it's a very oversaturated market. I think everyone their dog plays Minecraft series, so it's quite hard to actually do it on YouTube. So that's the only reason I don't really. But maybe in the future I might do more of it. But yeah, not right now. Let's pick up all these. How heavy are we? We can walk, we cannot run. Oh, we got all of that. Okay, we can walk. No, we can't. We could have run. We can still run. It's just that we're encumbered. Okay. Let's eat the pinnacle peaches. So that should give us quite a lot of thirst back. Good. And are we okay? Yeah, tiredness, we're fine. Okay, cool. So this is a little bit scary. I'm a little bit worried about where that bear is, if I'm completely honest. Because we saw it walking along the road, and I don't really know the pathing for it. So I'm a little bit scared it could be anywhere. I just know it walks along near the Riken. And now I know apparently it walks up near the road. But I think it likes to walk around this area. I think it goes under there, so it probably goes in the road down under the bridge, and then I think it goes around the Riken. I think that's the way it goes. So it looks like the wind is behind us, thankfully. So that should spur us on back to the lighthouse. I think once we're at the lighthouse, I'm going to sort out my inventory, try and offload some bits, make it so that we are about 40 kilos. I'd like to lose a few more kilos. I'm fine with being a little bit over, but I think we're quite a lot over at the moment. 45 is a bit too much for my liking anyway. The only problem is, going back to there, we do run the... Oh, look, the orca's gone. We've seen it, and because it's so old, it's just disappeared on us. And has left the ruined guts there. Not that I really want them. So, we do need to worry about the walls. But it's up where we need to go. And I could get that deer carcass. I'm tempted to, at least for the hide. It would be quite nice to do. Should still be there. It'll be very frozen, but because we are master carcass harvester, I'm not sure how much the frozen condition affects it anyway. Okay. The wolves can, like, walk around there. They can be down here. Looks like we're all right for now. Right. It'll take 1 hour if we did that. I would like to take at least the hide. I don't really need the meat. We've got plenty of food on us, and it'll just be stinky. But the hide will be fine. It'll be quite nice to be able to fix our shoes up a bit, because we keep getting our shoes damaged. Very nice. Searched. Cool. Right. We can barely walk. The problem is that's an extra kilo of weight we somehow need to factor in getting back, but... Is it a kilo? Oh, I forgot about the fat. Let's drop all the fat. Don't want that. The fat, if you don't know, is what you can use to make the candles. That used to make tallow, and then you use the tallow to make the candles. And the candles are like it's modded, but you can light them, and it's like a really small light source that provides a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of warmth when you're next to it. I think it's like 1, maybe max 2 degrees. And yeah, you can light it, and then that means that you can read by candlelight. That's quite cool. And it lasts for 8 hours, which is nuts. But I think you need 6 tallow for each candle, which is 6 bits of fat. So we've got 3 from that deer. So you need to kill a couple of deer, or I think like a bear provides the right amount you need, or a moose provides the right amount. They're still very, very cool. If you kill a couple of wolves or something, you can easily get enough fat to make a candle, which is quite nice. A wolf-scented candle. So, we're back at the lighthouse. And it's midday. We're quite tired, so I think we're going to have to just stay one more night here. Press on. But, I should have mentioned, we have got officially past day 100. It was actually yesterday, I forgot to say. But, it's pretty damn good. Finally past the 100-day mark. So pretty pleased. So for those of you who've asked before, I'm not sure how long this series is going on for. It's kind of just until I decide to stop, or we die, really. I want to try and explore some of the stuff I haven't done. So I've never done the tails before. I've started doing them last episode. It'd be quite cool to do some more of them. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Right, let's pick up everything that we've got, and let's see what we look like now. Okay, we're not actually encumbered enough that we can't walk, so that's good. We're going to drop the distress pistol, because we've already got quite a few of them, and also it would be quite nice to have a few here. To that effect, I am going to leave 4 shells here. The marine flares could come with us. The cycle cans can come with us. The bow should probably come with us. I'll leave this here. I'll leave 2 flares here. Because it would be nice to have, like, kind of... I like to set up a little base each map. So this is kind of going to be our basic base. So we've already got the knife here. We'll have some food outside. We'll have some basic stuff. There is a hacksaw if we want to go get it over there. We don't have a hatchet, which is a shame, but we could always make our own one at the forge, so that's not too much of a problem. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll keep a flare here. We'll keep the other flares on us. Was there a pry bar back at Coastal Highway? I think there was, but I'll take this one anyway. What else? We don't need all of that. Just got 4. Okay, I like these. They're so rare to find, and they have 10 sticks in them. So they're really, really weight efficient, so I'm going to keep them. In terms of this stuff, we do have plenty of leather. I think we could leave it. Yeah, I have been thinking about doing another Minecraft series, maybe after my current Long Dark series has ended. So I think I'm probably about halfway through the Long Dark series right now, but I think that's like meant to be bonus content. So I think after I finish with that, I might do one on Minecraft, maybe a a mod pack that interests me a bit more. It's not as, maybe one that's not as done. I might be alright. We'll see. Try and find one. So right, that one is done. Now books are good, but they weigh an absolute ton. So that's just, oh, we're not going to do that because of the water situation. Maybe open the milk up. There we go. Right, are we going to be able to... Let's try 2 more hours. Oh, that's annoying. We were so close. Okay. Right, we need to get some water going. Annoyingly. Right, start fire. Let's go. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I scrap mechanics always, it's looked okay, and I've heard good things, but yeah, if it's kind of like that, because my PC's all right. I mean, I'm using my laptop at the moment, but I will be going back to using my PC hopefully next month, which will be nice. Just because I need to change location, spend time of the year, but yeah, it would be nice to do something back on my PC. But yes, if scrap mechanic's not great, then it's probably no point me trying it. If it doesn't run well, is what I mean. Minecraft would probably be just single player. I doubt I would do a server. Could be tempted to do it. Right, let's try again. Yeah, give it a go, see, but don't feel bad if you die. Like everyone pretty much says in this game, dying is really important to learn the game. So don't feel disheartened if you do die, because that's kind of how you learn in this. All right, let's pick up a bit more. Nope, I forgot to boil it. That would help, wouldn't it? How long? We should be enough to do... I'll leave that there. Is that another Aurora? I think it is. 50%, yeah, 50% discount's very nice. Right. That is a horrible noise. I'm presuming that is the Aurora happening. Right. It is. Right. Well, we fixed the transmitter, so we should be able to see it working now. I'm not sure if we can. See a little light. I think you can see just about see the green light on top. Now again, I don't really know how this works, especially this section. I know this we used to find the tail last time, but I'm not quite sure what this bit does. There's 2 different settings. We might need the tail to be active here to do it. I'm not quite sure. Whatever the case, we're extremely tired, so I'm not quite sure if it's worth doing. Oh god, that's bright. Let's pick that up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any fluids from them, so that'll be fine. Right. I cannot see what I'm doing. Let's just sleep here. Right, there we go. Okay. Once again, we are very encumbered. I'm interested to a Vintage Story playthrough. Yeah, I do have the game. I'm not very good at it, but I do have the game. I have been tempted to do a series at some point. So, yeah, I will I will have a go. I think one of the games, one of the series of Minecraft that I was considering was one that incorporated Terra Firma into it, so it was similar to this Vintage Story anyway. But it'd be quite cool to do that series and followed by a Vintage Story one later, so at least I can compare the two. Because one that's very, very similar to Vintage Story and one that is actually Vintage Story. I think that would be it'd be interesting to see. 0.25 kilos in pack. Why aren't we wearing those socks? I don't remember unequipping those socks. That's very weird. Okay. Let's chuck these away. We'll leave an emergency stim here. Our can opener's looking a bit worse for wear. What else? Okay. Yeah, okay, let's have a look. So, 2 books. I reckon we just read this book, drop it. I'll use some of the weight up. Drop. I'm going to drop the candle. I do like them, but we really don't need it right now. Drink some more water. Actually, let's have the honey. Really heavy. Boom. There we go. And is that okay? I might drop one more flare. I really don't need all this stuff on us, but I'd rather take it back while we can. That's enough stuff, I think, leaving that there. It's a bit windy. Is that going to turn into a blizzard? Okay. Let's start heading back. If it does turn into a blizzard, we can go hide in the mines or the church. We should probably go into the church before we go back. Oh no, it looks like it's not going to be a blizzard. The wind suddenly died down. That's weird. I have been tempted because I do have a Product Zomboid server. It's got quite a lot of RAM on it, but I was tempted to lower the RAM amount on that and make a very small Minecraft server. So I'm not saying never. It would be quite fun to do at some point. It's just finding the time to do it, really. But yeah, that would be quite fun. Something like that. The problem is I wouldn't have the RAM to make a huge server, but a small one might be quite nice. Right, is that a wolf up there, possibly? Right, let's check out this car. I don't know... Oh, yeah, there's the wolf. Should be a challenge. Let's jump into here. Any camera visors? Oh. Book. No, right. Let's see if I can get up to the church from here. I don't know about wolves being up here, so this will be interesting. I know there's a couple down there. I'm not sure if wolves actually come up here or not. Oh god. No. Oh god. It got scared by the wolfskin coat. That was so lucky. Quickly get in the church. Quickly get in the church. That was... Let's get the flare out ready. Oh my god. Oh, that was... I very much panicked then. That was awful. Okay. Yeah, that was a bit embarrassing. Should have got the flare ready. I wasn't sure at all whether wolves were up here, but clearly they can be up here. Let's go in. Right, so... few revolver cartridges. We have a... Ooh! Hello.
I'll take it.
Sewing kit with a hunting knife. And a revolver. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hunting knife and the revolver. I'm going to place it in this metal container because I think it saves some of the condition of it. I don't need the revolver and I don't need that hunting knife. And also because I'm feeling generous. No, that's not. That's not. We don't need to put any ammo away. It's quite a lot of food. Oh, another book. Frontier shooting guide, very nice. Anything else? Anything else? We can still run, can't we? Yeah, we're just very encumbered. Okay. That's fine. Right, I think what we're going to want to do is go back. But I think there's a path along the top here that we can take if you want to go back to the mine. So I think that's the way I'm going to go if I can. I think it's just up here. If I remember correctly. Oh god, come on. I'm not sure. I think so. The way I'm going, anyway. Right, my hope for the rest of this episode is we're able to... Well, I'm hoping we'll be able to get back to Pleasant Valley. That might be a bit of a push. But I want to get back so we can actually set these planters up. Seeing as we've got, well, 5 planters. It would be nice to be able to make some humid boxes, because I've never made them before. That'd be interesting. And actually be able to plant some potatoes and carrots. That'd be quite fun. And then we can start a little farm process. Oh, that's quite steep. We're fine, we're fine. Okay. I think we're way too high up for the road. Yeah, I think the road's here. That's fine. Okay, can we go along here? This is kind of nuts. Okay. Just walking pretty much vertically on this cliff. Okay, fine. Oh, I don't think we're going to manage that. Oh no, we can. Somehow. Well, there's the actual path we were meant to take. We're just casually walking halfway up the cliff. This is normal. There's another hive up there. Not that we really need it, but I'm amazed we didn't get the spray in there. Awesome. Right, and I'm pretty sure we're now safe from wolves. I don't think there's any up here, so I think we should be able to relax a little bit. I say that, but there could just be one around the corner. Right, how can we get up the corner here? Or can we just grab it? We can grab it. Right, how long does it take? Half an hour. That's fine. We'll drop the tinder plugs and that will save a tiny bit of weight. can't we walk up that? Oh, there's a tiny ledge. That's actually invisible because of the snow. That was weird. Oh, 1 second, guys. Right, sorry about that. Right. Okay, so we should end up... Yeah, this is where we started off. So there's the car that we first explored. We got into the area just down there. So on the right is where the transfer cave is. We've gone full circle. And we can leave this place, go to the transfer cave, and we'll be gravy. So a lot heavier than when we actually set foot into this region, but a lot better off for it. The fact that we've got all 5 plants is amazing, so I shouldn't have to craft another one of them unless I want duplicate. The fact that we've got 5 means there's 1 each for the potatoes, carrots, herbs, soap berries, and blueberries. I think that's all of the plants that we can do in those planters. So we could get more, and that just means that we'd have duplicates, so we could have, like... I mean, technically I could plant 5 potato plants, which would be quite fun. But I think it would be quite nice to have at least 1 each. That's kind of what my aim has been doing this. I don't actually know what soap berries do. I'm presuming there's a reason for them. I mean, herbs, it's for making herbal tea. Blueberries, it's just another plant, which you can make pies into and things. Potatoes, obviously, but potatoes and carrots are for stews. And they're also good for, well, potatoes you can make baked potatoes, and they're good for calories. But I don't know about soap berries. I think you can make a soapberry pie, but I'm presuming there's another reason for them, just from the fact that they're a little bit different. I might be wrong, though. But anyway, we are back at the transfer pass. So, let's try and go through. There's all the coal we dropped off. I'm going to leave that there. So if we ever want to go back to the forge, we've got like 25 coal I dropped there. So I know that. And did I leave anything in here? I think I left something in here, didn't I? Or was that at the other side? I think that might have been the other side. I think it was like plant nutrients or something. Okay, well anyway. These are halites, which is modded again, but you can use that to make salt. And salt's really... I think it's quite useful in this game. I think it's used as a preservative for meat, but also you can use it in cooking, I think. So... there we go. And let's just get out of here. There shouldn't be any coal on the ground unless it's a bit like mist. If I do see a bit, I will pick it up. I'm looking for the clusters, really, because we didn't find 1 cluster in this cave. I'm pretty sure there's normally more than that. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. I might be wrong. There might only be the 1, but usually there's multiples. Oh, what's that? That's a light. No. Cannot see any. Or maybe it is just the 1 in here. That's fine. I don't need them. It was just in case we came back again. We've got plenty of coal, it doesn't really matter. Right, little sprint. And how late is it? It's not too bad. Wondering whether we can make it back to Coastal Highway, or whether we're going to have to sleep. We could just go back to that bunker, the cellar, sorry, that we visited before in the middle of this little transfer map. That might be worth doing. Oh, I didn't see them. Ruined dolmens. Oh, plant nutrients, that's what we needed. Yeah, I thought I'd left something behind. So we can use that to grow some crops. That's very nice. And right, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I don't think we left anything else. There might be something under this crate, but I'm not going to bother looking. Let's have a drink. We will have the honey. Or some of it, anyway. Have a quick drink. 31 calories, that's a bit ridiculous. Right. Oh, what a nice day. That was a very clear day. Oh. Let's see. I don't know if I can actually go this way. I think I can. There we go. Just want to get to the cellar. I think that's probably the quickest way to do it. Again, I do need to watch out for wolves, so I'm going to grab this torch out just in case. Yep, thought so. No, just go away. Good. It's going to run straight back at me, isn't it? I love that trick for wolves, though. So useful being able to scare them away. There he is. Have you actually seen me? Where have you seen me? That one still hasn't. Right. And... fine. Go away. Right, he's running that way. Oh! A rabbit. How kind of you.
This will come in handy.
Thank you. Oh, nothing to harvest. Oh, fine. I was hoping we'd be able to get the hide from it. Apparently not. We must have just scared the wolf just as it finished it. That's annoying. Right, we're back in the cellar now. Did we check out that car? I don't think we checked out the car. Check out then. I think seeing as we've got the flare going, we might as well just keep going. What bother with that? I don't want to waste the flare. It's already lit. We might as well keep going. Catch up chips. We've got a note left behind. Read it. We've lost a couple of hypo with the cold last night. There's only 5 of us left, but fortunately, Sean is one of them who keep me going and even gave me the last poop pastel. It's a shame we didn't know each other before the event. He would have made a nice BF. I hate this place so much. I should have listened to Mama. Doing the exchange student program was the worst decision I have ever made. I wonder if she's still alive. Okay. Wood matches, very nice. And what's in here? Nothing. Okay. Right, let's continue on to Coastal Highway. And then I We'll see how far we get. We might stay in those little the 3 houses on the waterfront, whatever they're called, waterfront cottages, like that. We could stay there. We are getting quite tired. Oh, okay. I'm happy to give Vintage Story a playthrough. It looks quite fun. I just don't know too much about. I think I've played a handful of times. I think I'm not quite sure what it's like late game wise. But to be honest, I didn't even know there were mods for it. I mean, in hindsight, it makes sense that there'll be mods for it. But yeah, we'll have a look. Let's see what I can find. See that. So we are officially out of this place, back onto Coastal Highway. So it's just a hop, skip and a jump really from here to get back to Pleasant Valley. And that'll be all gravy. We basically just need to walk up the hill and we should get back there. The only issue is doing that, we might come across the bear and a handful of wolves, but that's not too much of a problem really. The bear is, the wolves aren't. The wolves are fine. So I don't feel as bad leaving resources here compared to, say, Desolation Point. It's much easier to get resources from here as it is to get anything else. Oh, let's chuck that. Yeah, I think the Long Dark would be fun if you could do multiplayer. I think it would have to be limited. I think it would be like if you had like max like 3-4 people. I think that'd be quite fun. I think any more than that, and it would get a. Oh, the bear is right there. I think it might get a bit easy, I guess. Where is it going? I didn't even know it could go there. Okay. Great. What am I meant to do now? Screw you, Mr. Bear. That's really annoying. I could try... No, if I go up and around and it sees me, then I'm screwed. I do have the gun, but I'd rather not use... I don't really want to hunt the bear. There's no point me hunting the bear now. It'll be a waste. Even then, if I shoot it with a rifle, there's a chance I could shoot it up to 6 times before... If I shot it now, and I didn't get a perfect headshot, it could just turn around and it would charge me. I might get another shot on, but again, that might not kill it. There's chances it could take 6 to 9 shots with a rifle, even more so with a revolver. So, yeah, I don't want to risk it unless I have to. I've got the flare gun, which will scare the bear. So I could use that. But, again, I don't really want to waste it unless I have to. Although I don't think I've even fired a single shot of this the whole playthrough. So, I do have plenty of ammo for it, so I probably should use it at some point. But anyway, what I was going to say before the bear interrupted me was that it is already quite late. And we've already got quite a lot of food here, so I do not mind staying here for the night. So we'll pick up our tasty, tasty fish, and we can munch on that. There we go. Because that's like stupid amount of calories, so we can see how much of that we can eat over the course of the day. Lovely. Okie dokie. Was there anything under this bench? No. And we picked everything up in here, didn't we? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. How much water do we have? We've got plenty. I wasn't sure whether to pick up any toilet water, but I think we're okay. Okay. It's pretty late. I reckon we read our book for a bit, go to bed, and we can venture back to the gas station in the morning. So, book. Which one? This one. We're doing a lot more rifling. What do you mean? Oh, your skills are too advanced. Ooh. Okay. Was that in Vintage Story crafting options? No, I haven't, if that's what you mean. No. Is that going to be 3 hours? Ooh, 4 hours. No, 3 still. That's annoying. I haven't, no. I played... When did I play it? It's probably about a month ago now when I last played it. Just to have a go. But no, it has been a little while since I played. So I know there was an update recently, but I haven't looked at it in depth. Let's eat that. Good.
I'm getting tired.
Right, let's sleep. Oh, well, there was an Aurora and we slept through it. Okay. Eat the fish. It's another 1,800 calories on this fish, which is nuts. Let us finish this off. We should have 2 more hours. Saves a little bit of weight, which I don't really want to carry with us. Cool. Eat the last little bit. I think that's probably another couple of 100 calories off that. Boom, there we go. I think we're going to leave the fish back here and we can have that next time we come round. Because that's like a good, half day's worth of food. So quickly run outside and cook 3 as soon as possible. There we go. Now on the floor. Because it is stinky. And we obviously need to watch out for the bear. But I'm hoping it will be over there now. I could be wrong. So I'm presuming it's that bear that does the loop and goes back towards the islands. I'm hoping it's not going to be on the road as soon as we get here, because that's going to be a disaster. Although, speaking of which, I will get this out. Because if push comes to shove, I'm using this. Oh, there's a bear there. Okay. If it gets close enough to the gas station, I might shoot it. I'm not quite sure the pathing this is going to take, whether it's going to walk along the road to the gas station or whether it's going to cut left soon back across the ice. We'll see where it goes. Or it just turns around straight away as soon as I get semi-close to it. I presume it's going across the ice now. Yeah, if it's going to go across the ice, I'll just leave it alone. No, it's now turned around again. What are you doing, bear? Did it smell me? It shouldn't have smelt me. I don't have anything stinky on me, to my knowledge. Ow. That was annoying. Expected, but annoying. Let's crouch. Crouch. Where's it gone? There. Where is it going? Oh, this is really annoying. Tempted just to hurry it up with the flare gun. Oh, it's just going to be annoying, isn't it? What is it doing? It's acting like it can smell me, but it shouldn't be able to. I've got nothing stinky on me. That's a bit odd. Unless it can sense me, but I don't think it can sense me from there. I don't think you can make soap. I don't think there's a reason to make soap. Where is it there? I mean, unless that's added by a mod for the soapberry stuff. Maybe it's meant to be like a natural... Maybe it adds like a soap, like a natural antiseptic. I'm not quite sure. I mean, that'd be quite cool if that's what it does. I haven't looked... I didn't want to spoil it for myself, so I haven't looked too closely into the mod options, but that might well be it. This is painfully slow. Luckily, it's not too cold. What is the temperature? Feels like 10 degrees. We are very toasty. Well, not really. We're not freezing to death. That's the important thing. Yeah, the gas station isn't that far away. We're barely on a slant. Fine. We've only got 2 left, annoyingly. How long are we going to take to make more bandages? 10 minutes. I don't really want to do that in case the bear suddenly decides to turn round in those 10 minutes and come get me. Don't want that. Okay. Yeah, my... Yeah, I'm hoping there aren't any cave trolls in any of the mines. That'd be a very different aspect of the game, wouldn't it? You suddenly go into a cave and suddenly there's a troll there. Oh, someone needs to mod that now. That'd be absolutely terrifying. Right, it looks like it went onto the ice. I'm not taking any chances though, because it could just well turn round and come get me. I think it probably has done though. Do a little bit of standard walking. Where is it? Yeah, it's just there. Yeah, it's gone. Good. Can now continue on our merry way. Now we just need a flare. We could use a torch. No. Let's get out the flare. As you can see, if you wanted to live on Coastal Highway, there is plenty of food around if you don't mind predator meat. Like, especially in Stalker. There's like, what, we saw 3 or 4 wolves over there. There's another 2. Is that 3 over there? Lots and lots and lots of meat, potentially. Especially got bows and arrows. You can pretty much down a wolf in 1 or 2 arrows. Well, 1 if you're patient enough. Or you get lucky with a headshot. A bear you can also kill with 1 arrow, technically. You just need to wait for it to bleed out. Although I have had issues with that, where the game seems to forget that you shot the bear with an arrow. But you, especially in like blizzards and stuff, but it can just like almost despawn and respawn. It's really annoying. But yeah, you can kill a bear with one arrow. I've done it before. You just need to wait for hours and hours and hours for it to bleed out. It is doable. Right. Be a little bit careful, because last time we saw a wolf, like that side of that building. I'm pretty sure it just smelt our stinky moose meat from the gas station, but still. Here we are. Right. We're back. That was a fun little trip. Put the flower away, we're not going to need that anymore. Let's quickly pick up one of them. Go in. Have a little snacky snack on our moose meat. There we go. Right, I've only got 80 litres left. Did I leave any water here? I don't think I did. Let's take the plant nutrients. Dusting sulfur. We've got raindrops. They weigh a ton, don't they? Yeah, I don't want that. Scrap metal. No, no, no. Is there any fuel in that? No. Right, I've got antiseptic there. No. Yeah, let's take them. Take them back. Good. And we've got our moose hide. Still 3 days off. That's unfortunate. I don't really want to have to lug that all the way back. But we should have another one back at Pleasant Valley. But hopefully by the time we get there, that will actually be cured. So we'll leave this here. I'll have to remember it's here, but we will leave one here. And I think that's fine. So, ooh, take that. Was there anything else in here that I could take with me? I think I'll leave that here. Is there anything I can leave, though? We've got plenty of food outside, so I'm not feeling too bad about leaving any food. I'll leave a flare. A marine flare as well. I guess we'll leave a bow here. Like, sure. And that way we can, I suppose if we get desperate or stuck, we can always grab and, like, make, have bow and arrow here. Well, speaking of which, what I might do is leave a few arrowheads. We do have some to spare. Leave the tallow. One of them. I guess that'll do. Cool. I think we're okay now. What's the time? Midday. Cool. Let's head back to Pleasant Valley. Might see a couple of wolves, but apart from that, it should be a fairly pleasant trip. It's a lot harder going back than it is getting here, but it's just up the hill. I'm hoping, because I don't know how many bears can spawn on this map, but I'm hoping because we've seen the one going around there, we're less likely to see the one up this hill. I think that's probably false hope, but you never know. Because there's one that just treks and can just trek around the top of this road here and come down. We have already seen that bear. I think it might have been that one that it went in front of the gas station. And I don't think we killed it, did we? Like, I doubt it bled out. 3 bears killed. I don't remember killing 3 bears. Maybe we did. Whoops. Okay, maybe we did kill it. I didn't mean to if I did. I will get out my flare gun just in case. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a right up there, and there's a little trailer we can go visit. Because the bear normally comes down there when I've seen it. Let's go up to this trailer. Hop into there, and then we will skirt round. And it's basically just a case of climbing up the hill. But I think you're pretty much guaranteed to come across at least 1 or 2 wolves. Because there's a lot up this hill on various parts of the road. Yeah. Right. It's probably not going to be anything in here, but it's worth a look. Like if we compare like a can of drink or something, that would help.
I think I can
herbal
use this.
mix. Bag of herbs. That can be used as a seed for herbal tea, just like this. Some ruined foods. Nah, I'm good. Kind of after if you have any water or I don't want a replacement fuse. Why would I want a replacement fuse? Energy bar, that'll do. It's quite light. No. What's that? Is that a work pants now? Nah, I'm not after any of that. How much cloth do we have on us? I did want to make a bandage. And I think that uses 1 cloth. Yeah, so let's pick up 1 more. I like to, especially when we're traveling, it's always good to have 5 pieces of cloth on you. Because that way, if you get stuck for whatever reason, we could go into Campcraft and we could make a snow shelter. We need 15 sticks and 5 cloth, but there's plenty of sticks around in the wilderness that we can make our own little shelter that could last us for a few days. Especially if there's a blizzard or something and we get stuck, at least we've got that. It's kind of why I like to keep them around. Right. Yeah, that's the bear cave. There, you can see the bones. So we do need to watch out, because I think that's probably the bear that we did see. Although, I may have killed him accidentally without realising. Not quite sure on that one. But yeah, this is the way he travels, so we're going to want to stay clear of this path, really. If we can, go up to the next road. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm glad I made those bandages. And I picked up those painkillers in hindsight. There we go. Wolfie boy is there. Can we get out that quickly? Come on, go away. I think there was another one. No, he's at the top. Okay, well hopefully the torch lasts until we get to the other one. Come on. Right, they're both coming now. Nice if you ran. There we go. This torch is probably going to burn out. We're going to have to do this at least once more with them, which is really annoying. Yep, here we go again. Okay, one of them got scared, I think, by the wolfskin coat. Here we go. I'm going to run. Just because I don't want to keep doing this same thing over and over again. Oh, for God's sake. No, here we go. This is the most annoying thing about this whole thing, is that you have to keep doing this dance with these wolves. Right, at least if we get round the corner, if we scare them now, they will run backwards rather than forwards. So annoying. Right, well, the torch has done its job anyway. Hoping that they won't follow me. Yeah, I think we're alright now. Good. Right. Oh! Okay. Why did you run at me? He properly ran at me. That was weird. They both are. They're both following me. For God's sake. Oh, the torch is going to go out. Okay, it's now or nothing. It's now or never. Last chance, hopefully, to do this. Good. Oh, why did he run that way? Oh, you... That's really annoying. I might have to use... This is... These wolves are the most annoying wolves. They're extremely persistent. Oh, we're going into the wind now. Yeah, it is weird that you can't sleep on the sofa in this. Oh, that's yeah, that's a bad way to go. 5 minutes in, and yeah, food poisoning and cold is not good. Yeah, you have to watch out, because any condition of food, I think below 50%, you've got a chance of food poisoning, and especially if it's a meat product, I believe it's a higher chance of it. So you do need to watch out for that. Especially right at the beginning of the game, if you don't have antibiotics, it can be a killer. Yeah, but getting into buildings and clothing and stuff is kind of essential early on. But one of the easiest things to do, though, is you can just make a fire from some sticks and stuff. I'm going to have to light a flare. This is so annoying. Another one there. I probably didn't have to. There's another wolf up there as well. They're literally following me from every angle. Yeah, if you had like a friend with you, like one other person in this, it would be quite fun. And actually, it would add an extra challenge. It's very loud in my ear, Wolf. Because there's only so much food. And yeah, if you like both had rifles and stuff, if you both hunted, obviously that would make the game easier. But what happens if you don't have a rifle once, if you're just starting and stuff? It would be a challenge to find enough food, especially in something like Interloper. Survive. Right, where is this wolf that's there? I think it's the same one that's still following me. But the wind's picking up. Let's run a little bit. The wind's slowing me down when you go into it. So I just kind of want to get... So I'm not walking into the wind. There we go. And here's the passage through the mine. So we shouldn't have to deal with him. We probably could have just walked him all the way here, but it's fine. But yeah, you can fairly easily make fires. Obviously, if you start off and you don't have any matches, that's your kind of hard luck. But picking up a few sticks and kind of, especially early game, you kind of want to pick up maybe at least 10, 15 sticks, start a fire, and then that should give you enough warmth to warm up, and then you can continue on. When you get to the stage when you've got warmth bonus of 29 degrees, you don't really need to worry too much about all the sticks you can find, but right at the beginning, yeah, picking up as many sticks as possible. Kind of crucial. But the thing is, if you start the game and you've got no idea of map locations, you will die. That's the thing. When I first started, I had no idea what I was doing. I was walking around in circles, and yeah, I died quite a few times before I realised what I was doing. Like, if you really want to, you can go online, and there's plenty of maps of the long dark maps, and they can help you a lot. Learn the locations and learn where you're going and stuff. Yeah, it's good to learn the basic layouts. I would say if you're going to start on Mystery Lake, because it's pretty hard to... well, it's pretty hard not to find a indoor structure there. There's pretty much indoor structures everywhere. If you walk in a couple of minutes any direction, you'll probably find some form of shelter. So I would say Mystery Lake is the go-to. I think there's only like 1 or 2 places on that map that you could legitimately get lost and not find shelter. So I would suggest starting there. But yeah, Mystery Lake. I would say Mystery Lake first, then we go Coastal Highway through Ravine. That's quite fun. And yeah, and then you could go to Hydroelectric Dam in Mystery Lake, and you can go to Pleasant Valley. That's where my base is set up. That's quite fun. It's quite a... I mean, there's not many buildings in Pleasant Valley, so it's a little bit harder, and there's quite a lot of wolves, especially in like Stalker mode and Interloper, I think. But I think it's quite a nice map. There's quite a lot of loot. It's quite spread out. There's a little fishing spot on the hill, and there's quite a lot of places. I think one of the catches you can find are guaranteed. Well, it's been guaranteed every time I've done it anyway. Bow and arrow. So in that sense, it's quite nice, as especially early start. Right. We're going to take a risky detour down here. Oh, there's a wolf right there. It's a very risky detour then. You know what? I'm going to stop, and while we're just on this hill, I'm going to craft a bandage. Yeah, the flare died out, but that's fine. Speaking of which, let's drop that flare. Right, one wolfie's over there. I think the other wolfie's probably behind a tree. Now we have to be careful again because there is a bear cave around here. There's Wolfie. I don't know if the bear is spawning in this region, like or this part of the map, but it's probably better to be safe than sorry. Yeah, that's not very good. Let's do that, and anti-inflammatory, natural painkiller. Let's have that one. Lovely. Right. Cool. Get it out again. Because that's, I think, the bear cave. Not quite sure if that's the bear cave or whether it's just a standard cave. I think it's a bear cave. But the bear cave could also be over there. I might be misremembering. Oh god. Oh, it's fine. No, he did notice me. Let's do a little run. we're fine. Really, what you should be doing is crouching. I've just been conditioned not to crouch because of other games I've played, especially Project Zomboid. You don't really crouch in that game unless you really have to. Whereas this, it's always best to crouch. Crouching is very overpowered in this. You can be right next to a wolf. Well, not right next to you. You can be really close to a wolf and it won't notice you if you're crouching. Whereas... oh, that might be the bear cave. But if you're just walking, it can easily spot you. And especially in Stalker, because Stalker is, ironically, it's not the hardest setting for the game, Interloper is, but Stalker is actually harder in certain settings, especially wolves, and I think bears, because wildlife is a lot more hostile, and I believe there's more of it. So wolves, especially in Stalker, are horrible. There will be a lot of them, and they'll be very aggressive, whereas in Interloper, I think there's not as many, and they're not as aggressive. So, but Interloper has its whole other spew of things that make it hard, including not being able to get guns and all sorts of other stuff. So, yeah. Swings and roundabouts, but it's, yeah. Interloper's hard because you start with basically nothing, like, at all. And you don't even start with a bedroll, and you have to try and get by, and especially because you spawn in a random map. If you spawn it in a particularly harsh map, that could be you dead straight away. Like, the first episode of the stream, I spawned in Hush River Valley, which I do not know well at all, and basically I end up dying after wandering around aimlessly for God knows how long. So it's hard, and it's a pain. So it's especially Stalker and Interloper. Once you've managed to get a foothold, like the first episode of the stream, if you've watched it, basically I die. It was very, very difficult to watch because there was quite a lot of lag, which I've obviously since fixed. But the first two deaths were horrible. Once you get a foothold, you've managed to find some decent loot, or you find a gun or a bow, or you get something that makes you a little bit more prepared for surviving. It suddenly kind of clicks, and you should hopefully be able to survive a little bit longer. And then once you've got enough clothing that you can go outside for the most point without being that cold, especially on maps like Mystery Lake, because Mystery Lake's like the warmest map, really. Once you can go outside on Mystery Lake and not be too cold, it really opens up the game a lot more. And you can be a lot more confident exploring and all of that. But yeah, it does get it's a bit of a struggle when you're constantly getting cold. And yeah, and you don't really need to worry too much about hypothermia. It seems a bit weird, but if we get down to being hypothermic, it slowly ticks up. So you can walk around being risk of hypothermia for quite a long time, especially on certain maps like Mystery Lake, Coastal Highway, or here, without actually getting hypothermia. Obviously, that's different if it's like in a blizzard, because that will tick up a lot faster because it's a lot colder. But like, if you check the temperature here, if it's like 10 degrees or less and you're hypothermic, it will take a long time for you to actually get hypothermia. If it's like minus 20 or below, yeah, it's not going to take long for you to get hypothermia. But that's why blizzards are fairly infrequent, especially in Stalker. Interloper, they're more common. But yeah. But I recommend if you're going to start on Voyager. It's a lot easier. There's a lot more loot. The weather's not as harsh. There's less hostile wildlife. It's quite nice. It's what I kind of started my first proper playthrough on. I recommend if you just want to explore the map, do Pilgrim, and then it's like really safe. And you won't have any issues again with hostile wildlife, really. But if you do Voyager, you get a little taste of it. And then after that, Stalker, then Interloper. But you could just go straight into Stalker or Interloper. Nothing wrong with that. Right, I think I might need... I'm not going to stop now, but I think I might need to stop fairly soon because my voice is going. You might be able to tell. Ugh. But that's stopping here quickly because I think, yeah, I've got some water. Okay. Nice. So, we are very tired. Do we have any books left? No, we got through them all, didn't we? Cool, okay, that's fine. Oh, I didn't realise we had moose meat still. No wonder the wolves are attracted to me. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought I dropped it. Ah, well that's why the wolves keep following me. Okay. That's on me. That's me being stupid. Because even if it doesn't show that you're stinky by clicking tab, it comes up with 3 lines at the top to show how stinky you are. Even if it doesn't show that, you can still be a little bit stinky if you have something that does smell. So like meat or guts or something. So yeah, it's best not to travel with any of that stuff that could be stinky. So yeah. Oh no, don't worry. It's not. I can set it up fine. It's just finding the time, because it's really just finding the time, and I think if I set up a Minecraft server, it would probably be, unless I cannibalize the Project Zomboid server, which I don't really want to do, it would probably be about 4 gigabytes, which is only really good enough for vanilla and a handful of players. I am tempted to do it, but I don't know. It's something that I might do in the future. But yeah, no. Thanks for the offer though. But I should be fine doing it. It is just a case of actually doing it, if that makes sense. Right, we are fine for that. It is daytime. We've got risk of cabin fever. Sounds like a blizzard outside. That. Try to eat coffee for some reason. Let's eat some honey. How much? Still 900 calories of that. It's amazing. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. Tell you what, let's spend a little bit of time sharpening my hatchet. Might as well. Then we can sharpen the knife a little bit. There we go. And hopefully after this we'll be able to sleep for 1 hour and hopefully the blizzard will be over. That's my hope anyway. Nope, still not. Okay, now we can sleep for an hour. And the blizzard are gone. Excellent. Perfect. We have survived 103 days, 14 hours, and 10 minutes. Brilliant. And we're just about to get cabin fever, so let's leave. I want to know why our cabin fever just disappeared when we were going through the transfer section to Desolation Point. It just flat out disappeared. We were at like 80% and just poof, gone. Wonder why that was. Right. Eat some more honey. Have a little drinky drink. And that's self. Awesome. Right, so wolf over there. I want to stay clear of. But there can also be walls over there. So there's a fun game in Pleasant Valley. It's fine on like Voyager. for Stalker especially, Pleasant Valley is far from pleasant. There are just too many wolves here. Especially at our base. There's just too many. Way, way, way too many. I don't think any sane person would normally base where we're based, but I quite like it, especially when you get to a certain stage, because there's so many wolves. You can just lean out your door, and if you've got a bow or guns, you can just kill them all. And then you get all the food in the world, and the hides, and you're set. So, yeah, but until you've got a bow or guns, it's not really worth basing where we're based. That is a blizzard. Well, it's coming to be, it's going to be a blizzard. We're still quite far away. What's it feel like? Mine's 14. Is that because of the wind chill, air temperature? No. Even if we got in a car, we would still be very cold. I'm not going to be able to warm up with a torch. Luckily the wind's behind us. That's the only good thing about this situation. Yeah, here it comes. This is fine. Right, we've got the barn over there we could go to. Or we could keep pushing on and actually go back to base. We would be cold, like very cold by the time we got there. Did we have anything in there? I've got a feeling we left something in there curing, didn't we? Go have a look, there's a lot of deer here. Hello, deer. Excuse me? What is our condition looking like? Cabin fever 79. We can't stay indoors, that's the problem. We stay indoors, we get cabin fever, and then we have to sleep outside. But then it's a blizzard. And we can't do anything. It's like worst case scenario. What we're probably going to have to do is sleep in the car that's outside our base. The only consolation is if it is a blizzard, is the walls will slowly disappear off the map. How much? What's our stamina? Yeah, that's fine. Let's run to the barn. So it's not quite a blizzard, it's just very cold. Yeah, there we go. Look, we've got mouldy bear meat. Take a couple of them. That's fine. Oh yeah, we got the bear hide. Knew we had something here. Nice. Okay, we got some fat, we got some scrap metal. This is nice. How encumbered are we? Are we fine? Oh, barely. Cool, well that's warm up here. I don't think there's going to be anything here that can actually we can use. Yeah, 'cause we pretty much harvest this place to death. Let's get in the car. A little bit warmer in here. And yeah, maybe let's rest for a couple of hours. There we are. Perfect. It's like moldy, gamey. Which one's more appetizing? There we go. Right. Sounds like the blizzard's gone, which is nice. So, let's go out the same door that we came in. We'll drop the bear meat actually this time, rather than carry the moose meat around with us all the time. Quickly just mash 3. There we go. No decoys in inventory. I will double check. No, no decoys in inventory. Wonderful. If you want to drop anything stinky, just click the 3 button. You'll automatically drop. You need to mash it if you want to drop all of it. But, yeah, it's quite easy to do that if you do that. Right. So the deer is still there. There's quite a lot of wolfy boys normally. There they are. 2 over there. The problem is here, there's like verges on either side of the road, so you can't really see the wolves. But this field tends to have at least 4 in it. There has been a blizzard, so they're probably all on their way walking back to the field. It's probably quite a good time to try and make our way back to base. Which you can just see, that's the silo, I think. So our base is straight ahead of us. There's a wolf there. Let's go this way. Now, if memory serves, I think we might have set a rabbit trap, like a snare, at the shed, like, probably in-game, probably about 10 days ago now, maybe more. So, it's probably ruined, but it might be worth checking out. Just in case, for some reason, there is still a rabbit there that hasn't been eaten or disintegrated. I think it would have disintegrated by now, to be honest. But we will have a look. I think after that... what I'm going to do is I will go out to base and make some potato plants. Yeah, I have, to be fair, I have been hunting the wolves actively, but you kind of need to play it right. Like, I don't like to waste the ammo unless I really have to. And I do have plenty of ammo, but to be honest, it's much better to hunt the wolves when they're near your base, because then you actually can use them. Right now, I've got a very full inventory, so it's kind of like shooting them is a waste of resources. Because if I had the weight capacity, I could take the meat, I could take the hide, the guts, and use all of it. But I just feel like it's a waste if I shoot it and then don't harvest it. Like, yeah, they're annoying, but they will respawn. So it only delays them by a couple of weeks. They'll respawn after, I think, 12 days. So it only delays the nuisance by a little bit. And especially if you go trekking around like we have, like we've just been away for about 10 days. By the time you get back, they may well have respawned. So just shooting them when they get in your way can help if you're desperate. But if you want to do a long playthrough, I don't really recommend it, because unless you are hungry or you want to use the resources, because they will just come back. And if you did that for every wolf you came across, you would have no ammo very, very, very quickly. Especially on Pleasant Valley. Because in front of our base, I think, is like 6 of them. But what's quite good is I did it in a stream a few episodes ago. Basically, there's a porch at our base, and we can stand there with bow and arrow or a rifle, and we can just attract them with meat or stinky stuff, and they'll all sit outside our balcony, not able to actually come in. Now we can pick them off one after another. That's quite fun to do. Right, let's try and find this snare. I'm not quite sure. Oh no, it is here. Yeah, obviously snare's been triggered, but rabbit got free / wolf ate the rabbit. But that's fine. I could actually just reset it. Might as well.